Howdy do, everybody. Welcome back to another Average Joe's Handyman service video. Today we're going to be looking at a privacy fence that had some issues with the hurricane, and it's leaning pretty bad, which I'm about to show you, and I'm going to show you how I'm planning on fixing it. So you can see here, roughly, let's see, 18, probably about 150 foot or so. And so what I did was, if you can see here, is I took pickets out at each post. The reason for that is so I got to find out what's going on with the concrete, because a lot of it apparently wasn't done very good. As you can see, the results after the wind. Now granted, it was very strong wind, but nonetheless it's got to be fixed. So I went and took out pickets at each post. Then I took a weed eater and went ahead and weed eated around. And my plan on fixing this is I'm gonna have some stakes and some 2x4s or some type of material cut, and because it's gonna be easier to redo the concrete on the opposite side, because that's the side where there's just a post, I'm not up against the fence. So in other words, if I was to get right here and try to do the concrete here, it would be easier to do it that side. That's why I'm gonna put my stakes on this side of the fence. I'm gonna push them, and I'm gonna get them plumb and level and square. Then I'm gonna brace them. And I'm gonna do that to each one that needs fixing, which is most of them. Once I do that, I can finish checking this area to see what I'm gonna have to do, whether it be, you know, some type of stake, or if I'm gonna need to pour more concrete, etc., etc. So that's what I'm doing today, folks. Well, it's more than just today, but this is what I'm wanting to show y'all. Just different ways of how I have to deal with stuff sometimes. You know, it's never the same thing, which that's one of the reasons I love my job, is I never have to do the same thing back to back every day at the same house or the same building or the same office. And you can see I already I already hung my string line too. See? And it goes all the way down. I got it where it needs to be so that I can get my other posts. So, alright, we'll check back. Quickcrete, fast setting concrete. That's what we're going to be using in our posts. And if you just go about a gallon of water, you should be mixed up just right. So we're back on the fence. Come to find out, I thought I was going to be putting concrete on the opposite side of the fence, like I said before, but since then I figured out that all the concrete, many of these posts don't have any concrete on this side, which would explain why it was so easy to let the wind be pushing it over. So, as you can see, I'm about to be doing concrete. So what I'll be doing, if you don't know already, I'll be getting my string line this way and all that, plumb. Then I'll be filling in the backside with concrete and just have to hope for the best. I mean, the only other thing you can do is pull the posts completely out, but man, I don't think it's really going to be needed, and man, that'd be a lot of work. I don't think the homeowner wants me doing that either. So we're left with this. But I guess when I get done with this, I'll let y'all see the final result and see how it came out, if I remember to record it. Alright folks, here we are. 18 holes later. Whoever did this fence purposefully did not put concrete on one side of it. And that just so happens to be the way it's leaning. What are the coincidences there? Huh? So those guys are gonna get a butt chewing, but thankfully, since they did that, it provided me a job, right? As you can see though, we're gonna have it done before too long, and we'll let our concrete sit for a day or so, leave all our braces up. Leaning fence job, and we're pretty much done now. As you can see, all the concrete. As I finished all the concrete, ended up being one full bag on every side of the post. And that ought to do it. For some reason, whoever did the first one did not put any concrete on one side. Like I told y'all before, now I know this isn't that big a deal, and y'all waiting on that other video that I'm working on with the basket weave fence. I'm almost done with that project, and I'll be uploading that video hopefully soon. I had to shut it down for a little bit, but in the meantime, hopefully this video here helps somebody. If you ever have a leaning fence, dig in the ground, find out what's going on, and whatever the cause is, usually it's concrete, get it back level, put some fresh concrete in it, put your pickets back on, you're done. See basically what I did here. So got any questions or comments, leave them down below, and thank you for watching. See you on the next one.